All right, hey guys, Shoe Detector here. So we are at my local beach and we are going to be doing some metal detecting, and the water is 86 degrees today, so it is a perfect day to do some snorkel detecting. So I am out here with Ringer. Ringer is my Excalibur II. I have not had Ringer out this year yet, so I'm excited to do my first water hunt with Ringer for the year. I also have my handheld CKG scoop out here with me today because I'm going to be doing snorkel detecting. I don't want a full-size scoop with me, but I do want something in case I need to dig a little bit down, so I've got my CKG hand scoop out here with me today. So I have everything I need for a great day of metal detecting, so I'm gonna get geared up and we can get to doing some metal detecting. All right guys, so here are my finds for today's hunt. So these are all the plastic bits that I found. I just eyeballed all of these pretty much sitting on the top of the sand under the water. This actually has a screw in it, but it didn't set off ringer. Like, I don't know if I've got it the discrimination set where this screw just didn't ring up or what, but this did not go off at all. But obviously I saw it, so I picked it up. And then these are like the fabric finds. So I found a rubber band and a scrunchie. And then the only two metal finds that I found today was this bent up pull tab and this teeny tiny little nail. So now there was actually one more piece of metal that I found. It was this teeny tiny thin, almost maybe like a piece of wire, but it fell out of my finds bag. So yeah, so these are all of my finds for today's hunt. So I just got back to the house. I finished unpacking the car. I rinsed off all of my gear. So pardon my appearance. I'm sure I look like a wet rat with my crazy hair. So that is it for today's video. Hopefully you guys got a little bit of enjoyment out of it. I know it wasn't the greatest hunt. I'm honestly surprised at how little I found in the water. I mean, Memorial Day just passed, and there were a decent amount of people there when I left the park. So I was really expecting to find more than what I did find. I got to the park at about 8:20, and then I was in the water and detecting by 8:30. High tide was supposed to be at 9:30, and the tide was going to be about 3 feet higher than normal. So I had a lot of real estate to search, and I think I did a pretty good job at kind of hitting a little bit of everywhere. I made my way back and forth pretty much through the entire like swimming area for the most part. So I did cover a lot of ground. And then as the morning went on, I did have to start kind of adjusting my path based on if there were swimmers in the water or kids playing or whatever. So I did have to avoid a couple of obstacles, but for the most part, I don't think I overlapped any areas that I had previously searched. It was great to be able to get ringer out today. I've not used ringer, I don't think, this whole year yet. So I believe this is my first hunt with ringer this year, and like I said, I've been itching to kind of get him out, and I thought today would be a great day to kind of bring him out for the year. The water was 86, which I was like, okay, yeah, that's totally doable. And when I first got in the water, I was like, okay, it's a little chilly, but I'll get used to it. I didn't. I did not get used to it. I was freezing the entire time, and I think by the time I finished, I was in the water for 2 hours straight. By the time I finished detecting and decided to call it a wrap, I was like shivering because I was so cold. All in all, it was a nice day detecting. Even though I didn't find like any good targets, I was able to get some trash out of the ocean, so I don't have to worry about any sea creatures getting it or anything like that. And it was a beautiful day to be at the beach. The wind was very minimal, and it was just nice and peaceful and relaxing, and there were so many fish that I saw. Once I was done detecting, I was able to pack up all of my wet gear into the carry bag from metaldetector.com. That bag is doing fantastic so far. Once I got back to the house, I emptied out all my gear, I took the bag out of the back of my car, and then I flipped it inside out, and I just kind of shook it and rubbed down whatever sand was on the bag. And that was it. I've got it sitting out in the sun right now just to dry it a little bit because my gear was wet. But all in all, it's doing exactly what I was hoping it would do, and I really wish I had gotten one sooner. If you liked today's video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. I won't fault you for not, because there wasn't a lot in today's video other than probably the scenery. I would love for you to become a subscriber if you're not already, so please make sure to hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching today's video, and until next time, I will see you guys later.